Grand Rising. So I was on my way to water therapy and I was listening to a morning show, which I rarely do, but it was supposed to happen. And Charlemagne on the morning show was talking about Charlotte's Web. And he brought up Charlotte in Charlotte's Web like being dead because of Wilbur. And I wanted to talk about that, right? First of all, I understand what he meant. He was like, Charlotte was doing all that stuff for Wilbur and she died. So it was Wilbur's fault. Which, he's right. She overworked herself to death for Wilbur, right? For the cause of Wilbur, right? That was her self-sacrifice. Now, it's really obviously Charlotte's, whether Charlotte knew or not, because blame is the ego's way of avoiding self-reflection, and this is a movie. So if you haven't seen Charlotte's Web, I advise you to watch it. But Charlotte put in so much energy and work and was exhausted to make Wilbur feel special. And Wilbur was coming constantly emotionally dumping, which was scary because Wilbur is essentially breakfast meat. So I'm saying that to say that there's nothing noble about too much self-sacrifice. There really isn't. Too much self-sacrifice just puts you in a situation to deplete yourself. And it'll make you sick. And it'll just make you have no energy. And this year, that's something that I've really worked on for me now. Is that I realized that although I wasn't people-pleasing anymore like that and doing certain things, that I was still absolutely self-sacrificing in a lot of ways. That I was still considering certain things for people before myself. And even with our children, there has to be boundaries, right? Yes, you love your children. You had children. That's your responsibility in a lot of ways. But your children, you're going to die one day. And your children are their own people. And having a fixated attachment and self-sacrificing is not noble. Overly self-sacrificing is not noble. You're just teaching your children to repeat the same pattern or to just take advantage of people. So it's you who has to have boundaries for yourself. And that's where your nobleness comes. That's where being noble comes.